Hi everybody. It has been a long time, but I'm just going to jump back in just like I haven't missed any videos. I will have lots to share with you on Sunday for my plan with me, but for now I just have a couple of videos that I wanted to film and I was feeling excited after going live today, and so I thought I would go with that momentum and get back here. Just know lots is coming and I am so happy to be back, and I can't wait to be back here with you. My goal is to be daily with you, but if I can't, I will be here as much as I possibly can. Lots to share. I can't wait to share more with you. I will be at Go Wild, which is an annual planner conference, and they pick a new location every year, and it's put on by the Wild for Planners Facebook group. I think it's called like Planners Gone Wild or something like that, and then they're at Wild for Planners on Instagram. But they put on this incredible, like, I don't even know if I would call it a conference. Like, of course it has speakers and all of that, but it is more of just like the gathering of all of the planner people across the country. So if you're gonna be there, let me know and come find me. If you see me there, please come up and say hello because I would love to meet you. I will also at times have my little buddy with me. My 15-year-old daughter Delilah will be with me, and so that will be really fun. So anybody who wants to meet her or see us together. And then I will also be there with Leanne as one half of Spiced Chaos, because we are bringing the Spice Chaos podcast back. All of those announcements and more to come on Sunday, but that is just a little teaser for you. So come find me at Go Wild. Make sure you stay tuned and listen for updates about the podcast coming back and all of that. But for today, I really wanted to take you through really the only planner that I'm using right now. I want to be in a billion planners, but it is really all I can do to just be in one right now. So this is my current setup, and this cover is incredible. It was made by the Happy Planner, and I was lucky enough to get one of these covers, this cover set gifted to me last year at Go Wild. This was at the table. So for Go Wild, different planner brands and companies sponsor each table, and so that's part of, you know, the ticket price and the swag and that kind of thing. And so this cover, I would say, is exclusive, this cover set, and it was made by the Happy Planner, and it was from last year's Go Wild. So these were the little buttons that were given away there as well, and then the back has a few little scratches on it, but we'll clean her up. But yeah, I'm really excited to have this cover on my planner because we are 2 weeks away from the conference, and so this is my current cover setup. And then my planner is the Zay Wild. Like, that is the planner that I am largely using, and I'm going to use that term very loosely because I haven't really been much of a planner this year yet. So I want to get back into it, and I would love to just be creative and do some back planning. Like, I would love to have it just full of my plans so that I can kind of use it as a memory space as well. So if you're interested in seeing my back plans, let me know. Also, something I need from you guys is it too late for me to film my monthly plan with me for February? Do you guys still want to see that? Are we over February? Let me know, because I can definitely do that. I haven't done that yet, but the Zay Wild planner is my main squeeze. So that is the planner that I want to use, I should say. It's a very neutral dashboard layout. So I love that. And the best part about it is that in this dashboard layout, it has the long task list on the left-hand side. I think I showed this to you when I was doing flip throughs and that kind of thing as the planners were coming out last fall. But this planner is absolutely incredible. I love it so much, and I feel like it's going to work perfectly for me. And then, okay, walking through the rest of my setup, it's very similar to setups that I've had in the past. So if you've watched one of my Franken planning videos before, it's going to look very similar to how it's looked in the past. I haven't changed very many things, but there are a few new additions. So Franken planning, for those of you who are new to planning and just to my channel in general, Franken planning is where you take a bunch of planners and you basically smash them together. Like, you can take, you know, your daily planner, your wellness planner, your budget planner, all of that stuff, and kind of put it together. So that is where I'm at right now. I love Franken planning. It works the best for me, and it keeps everything in one book rather than having to try to flip from planner to planner. and I still get to use multiple planners. So that's where we're at. Here are all of my daily sheets. So this is my daily section. I don't plan daily every single day, but when I do, I have them here and they are ready to rock. So there is that. Also in my daily section, I have just some notebook paper for taking notes or writing things down or list making, that kind of thing. So I'd like to add some half sheets into this section, but I also really like classic discs, and that's just the standard size of disc that comes on the Happy Planner. You can get expander rings, but I just like the look of this size disc, so there's just not that much room to add much more. She's kind of bursting at the seams. And then next in my life planner, I have several sections here. So I have chores, meal, budget, projects, and I think that is it. Yep. And so this would be like my home section of my everyday planner. So my chores section, I have kind of my chores checklist in here. My meal plans, I keep my weekly menu plan as well as my recipe sheets in here so that I can plan for different recipes if I want to. And then I have my budget section. Right now, I just have my month at a glance that I'm using. I actually need to pick up a current budget planner. Actually, it looks like I have some in here from January still, but I need to pick up a current budget planner and go ahead and add those in here. I would love to get that all set up. So that is still a work in progress. And then projects, I just have project sheets in here in case there are any projects that I'm planning. This section needs to be updated a bit. This has been kind of the main section that I'm using. I do want to use this space, but I do need to update it just a bit. But this is like my work and social media space. So if you are unfamiliar with the kind of the major change that I went through last year, I have been a classroom teacher, a middle school teacher specifically, for many years. So I received my teaching license in 2011 and I taught for the majority of that time. Last year, I went through some big changes. You can go back and watch. I'll try to link them in the cards. My plan with me is where I kind of talk about the transition out of the classroom for me and that kind of thing. But I am no longer working in education. I currently work in marketing, in digital marketing, specifically in a social media manager role, which I love. I love the company that I work for. I still get to work remotely, which is incredible for me and my lifestyle and my family. And I really love my job. I started last year in May is when I began working in that position, and I love it. I love the people I work with. I love my job. I love my role. It's great. Working on a couple of special projects there, so I need to get an updated calendar in here. I have been planning digitally. I'm just using my work calendar. They use Microsoft products, and so I've been using, the Microsoft Teams calendar and that kind of thing, but I do want to get more paper and pen because that definitely works best for me when I'm updating my planner. So I need to update this. Just so you can see, I do use some cloth and paper sheets, and these were sent out in the subscription box. I don't know if she just has them in the shop or not, but you can take a look. But this is like a creative overview sheet. So these I use to plan out kind of monthly content themes. The planner that I use specifically for work, this is the January version, but I will get I'll get the correct one in here. It is a student planner that came out, but the thing about it I really like is that it has kind of like this sheet. So it has some like brainstorming space. So you've got your plan, organize, initiate, note to self, and then track and evaluate. So I feel like this is very good, especially for the particular role that I'm in. It has a running to-do list, which I'm a big fan of. And I actually took the one that I'm using because I have actually been using this out, and this is just a blank one. And then it's an hourly calendar, and then it has like a weekly tracker, some goal space, and then just some other things, which is nice. I love hourly for work. That's my favorite planner for work. And then I also have in here some Fancy Plans Co. This is another planner shop. So Cloth and Paper made the other insert, and then Fancy Plans Co. makes this one. This is a meeting notes sheet, which I absolutely love. I use these pretty much every meeting we have. I love them. I usually take my notes and then I go back in and fill in the rest of this post meeting, which is nice. It keeps the agenda kind of running in my mind. And then I also have, this is hard to see, but it is a storyboard sheet. Let me see if I can put something behind it where you might be able to see it better. Oh yeah, there you go. Let's see, let me pick it up. So this is like a wet erase sheet, so you could put like your storyboard, your project name, and then like storyboard out a project that you're working on. So that is really cool. I've used that a couple of times for some creative things that needed a full, like, fleshed out plan. More of these creative overview sheets that I can use either in my personal social or at work. And then some notes sheets. This is like a monthly overview. This I use for my personal social media, or I plan to. So that's why I put that one in here. This is a client request sheet, so this will be for any brand collaborations. There's a couple more of these, and I'll give you kind of a close-up view of this client request sheet. Love. And I'll link these if you guys are interested in checking them out. If she has them in the shop, I'll do my best to take a look. It is not an affiliate link, it's just because I love this particular product. And then this is like a social media project sheet. It's just another style of a project sheet. So there is that. And so that is in my social media section. And I think that takes us kind of to the end. This, you can see which areas of my life are getting attention. So this is my health and wellness section. So I need to update this as well, but I am using the wellness planner. It was an 18-month planner that came out the last go round. I think we're getting ready to get new 18-month planners, but it is a wellness planner version. And I am back ready to get, you know, planning out my wellness. I've been struggling with some health issues, so I'm definitely on the wellness train. And then I've got some other like mental wellness things because I do struggle with anxiety, so these are helpful for me. So like check-in sheets. What are these ones? Oh, these are like all the feels. So these are like mood tracking sheets, and these came out, I think, many years ago. And then this is a guided journal that I keep in here as well. Journaling is really important for me for mental health. So I love these, and I love the guided journals with the prompts. Those are some of my favorite. And then a doodling space. I've carried this from so many planners. I don't want to use it because I don't want to try to find another copy of it, but basically I just love having this in here in case I need to doodle. I have not used it. And then reading lists. So a goal of mine for this year is to read more physical books, whether they're audiobooks or actually, you know, physical books. I would like to read more. So reading list pages, and then I think that is it. So that is my current planner setup. I would like to get into using like a mini planner again and adding more into my lineup, but for now we're starting simple. Clearly not even keeping up with this one very well, but that is the real, and that's what I do over here. You know, I've always shared the realness, the raw, you know, that kind of thing. And so we're just dipping, you know, I'm dipping my toe back into planner land. I am excited to be back, and I hope you guys are excited too. So thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, hello, my name is Caitlin, and I would love it if you would stick around. You can hit that red subscribe button down below if you are new, and hit the bell notification to all to be notified every time I post a video. I would love to post vlogs again. I do shopping vlogs, so if any of you are interested in seeing those, feel free to let me know as well. And then let's see what else. If you would like to, you can check me out in other places. Right now I'm most active on Instagram, so you can find me at creatinginchaos_official over on Instagram. I'm also going to be starting some TikToks. They may not be all planner related, but I'm hoping to get that started as well. I do have a Patreon that is currently closed. I would like to open that up again at some point, but again, baby steps. So you can find me in places and all of that good stuff. So I hope you all are having a fantastic day. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.